Hi, I'm Josh, and this is JD Outdoors, where we're going to cover all kinds of outdoor adventures. Day 15 was another no video day, but that was okay. I met my buddy Brooks up at Proud Lake State Rec, where we went and found just a few caches, and I placed another little Jesus. Bam. For day 16, I took a trip up north and hit a handful of caches on the way home. As I was editing this video, I noticed I was mumbling quite a bit, so I just want to say I apologize for that. And come up north for a little bit. Gonna make a little road trip on the way home and hit a bunch of caches for caching day. So happy geocaching day. In Petoskey right now, walking along the Bear River. Gonna find a really cool one. According to the sign back that way. This river used to be used for logging. Used to float logs on the river. But kind of cool. In the area, I think it's those blocks right over there. I just have to try to make my way over there without hurting myself. Oh, not doing that. What if I went through that way? I'd like to go over there. That's not where I want to stick to poke me. There we go. We're good. Ooh, boy. Right here looks like the spot. I really do gotta get better with this camera work. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, watch footing. Spider web. There we go. Again. Second time in a row that's happened. Okay. Oh, right. There we go. Found it, I think. We'll see. Move this right there. Called it. Alright. I found in this cache specifically placed this travel bug whose goal was to reach Petoskey, Michigan. So it was placed by, what was it? Oh, I can't remember the name now, but well, whoever placed this travel bug should be happy that it's here in Petoskey. Alright. I'm gonna sign the logbook and move on. And I had to place a little Jesus here too. My next stop on the way home was Hartwick State Park, where I got to explore the museum there, as well as all the displays and exhibits they had about the logging industry and the history of it in the region. A lot of really cool, interesting stuff. I look forward to taking my son back there at some point. But yeah, and of course, the geocache. All right, one. Looking for this cache real quick. First off, that has been one of the most massive toads I've seen in a long time. Come on, buddy. Climb that tree. Go on. There you go. Oh, and away he goes. Secondly, I found the cache. That is cool. That's gonna get a favorite point for me. I like that camo. That's pretty cool. Alright, in Roscommon, I'm on my way back home. Here it is. Question is how to get into it. I'm gonna try a few different. I think this mural might be a clue, but I'm not entirely sure. But it's gonna be fun to try to get into this. Let's see real quick. Over here. No. Ain't touching that. Let me try something here. Okay. I think I can do this. Maybe, we'll see. Nope. Not it. Let me take some time. This took me way too long to figure out. But voila, the geocache. And after a long day, and at this point several hundred miles, it was technically 2 more finds at the Fireman's Memorial just outside of Roscommon, Michigan. It was a regular cache and a virtual. Both of them were very, very cool, very well done for a very somber and amazing place to visit. All right, here in Brighton Rec, and I think I spotted the cache. That was like a giant fake rock, so we'll see. Okay. If this is the cache, this is going to be the coolest epic fake rock that apparently I need lessons from. Let's see here. Oh boy. Okay, ready? Oh, that is so cool. Alright. This is awesome. Austin missed out. He stayed home for this, so he'll regret that. Whoa, big old spider. Yeah, get the stick. Where'd he go? Get out of there. Get. I don't know where he went, but just when you think you found the cache, which I did find it. However, there we go. Each one of these little canisters, I have to open them up to find the 4 numbers to unlock the swag box, as well as a logbook. This is going to take a minute. 3 numbers down, 1 to go. I just got this little bit left. I'm almost in. You know it's when you're sweating opening bottle caps. Day 18, 19, 20, and 21 were all just quick 1 find days just to keep the challenge going. Geocaching Livonia with Austin today. Got it? I don't know. Is it? Let's see. Gee, I wonder. Huh. It's a newspaper stand with a travel bug and Signal the Frog. All right, ready? Yeah. Ready? Let's call the quarterback cache. Ready? Watch. Push it in. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. Wow.
We did it!
And we got all the quarters back. Well, some of them. Some are probably on the bottom of this, and I'm not digging for it. I ain't digging down there for the rest of them.
It's a big cache.
Well, it looks like there's maybe some mice in here.
Why does it look like a grill back there?
So stuff falls to the bottom, and I see one of our quarters. I'm not digging down there for the other ones, so. Alright, ready?
I want to open it.
Okay. Spin it open. Wrong way.
Wrong way?
There you go. It's off. Pull. Voila. Jesus. In the bag. Whee! Cache number 2.
But they're going to be 10 feet apart.
I thought they were, but alright.
Well,
Okay, ready?
I can definitely do this on my own.
No, you can't. Hold on. How do I get this? Oh, here's the latch. Okay. There's a panel. Alright. I'm going to type in the code. I'm not going to tell you. Okay. Alright. In Greenville Township, looking for a cache. And, well, for today's cache. And if I find it, I should be first to find, which is epic, because getting first to find is awesome. So, I turn this around, thinking there's pine somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure. Close enough. Those do not look like anything. None up there. Oh. That can't be a lamppost, can it? Hold on, let me just rule this out. I don't think it's in the lamppost, but wait, that is way too bad of an angle. Now let's see him come up. Let me try using both hands here. Yeah, that does not come up at all. Little jumping spider though. Which means it has to be in these trees somewhere. But where? I checked that one. The GPS sent me back this way. So it's gotta be up here somewhere. Ow. Ooh. This is too far forward, I think, unless that tree. That'd be a good spot for a cache. I can get back to it. It's a little far off the coordinates, though. Like, I'm getting poked by sticks. Okay, let's check this out just to be on the safe side. Ow. That one hurt. You know? Do you not see a cache? Yeah, no cache. But this would make an epic hide. Well, this spot's already taken. Just gotta find the caches here in this spot, this area. Ow. Pine did not feel good. Okay. What is that? Hey. Should I make it back here without hurting myself? That looks like nothing. I'm gonna turn this camera off and just look. So I'm not multitasking. Found the logbook. Just sitting on the ground, like right there. So I'll sign it. Well, no. I'm gonna send a message to the cache owner actually and say, hey, I found this sitting on the ground. So, well, this might be a bust before I even get a chance to do it. So at this point, I messaged the cache owner and then went on to my church event where I got a message back like right away, and I rushed back to the GZ as soon as my event was over to try again. Okay, I had to come back here as I had to go to my church thing from a singles group, and I finally found it. It took me forever to find, but there it is. Day 24 is to the bike trail for a few finds. I only managed to find one, but that's all right. Day 25 was another one fine day. A lot of bugs. Geocaching in Mayberry State Park today. Got about a mile hike ahead of me, and this is gonna be fun. Came from the bike trail right there, and I think the cache is in the tree. So let me make my way over to it, and we'll figure this out. That would be a pretty good hiding spot for one. Watch step. No thorns, please. Thank you. There we go. Ooh, looks like poison ivy right there. Come on. Back around, I guess. No! It's not right here. Huh. What is this? Wait, I see it. It is right there. I'm gonna make my way over to it, sign the logbook, logbook, and then another find. Back on the trail, on to cache number 2. So the cache should be back in here somewhere about 20 or 30 feet, but a little too overgrown for my liking. Plus, I'm seeing a lot of poison ivy, so I think this is a DNF for the day. This would be one I have to save for the winter. Oh well. But I'm gonna get 2 caches today. So there's one off of same park, it's just at the entrance off of 8 Mile near the Mayberry Farm or whatever up here. So I think I'm gonna go for that one instead. That being said, it's gonna be a long walk back to the car. So I'll enjoy the hike. Really nice day to be out geocaching. Sunshine, not that hot. Enjoying the cooler weather while we have it. So on to the next one. All right, change of plans. Came to ITC Sports Park instead. And I'm thinking cache is somewhere in these trees here. Just gotta go around this stuff. Little baseball field. I think all the kids that come here want it playing right next to a geocache. Where is that? This is gonna take a minute, I think. But I'll find it. Well, the good news is I found the cache. Got all scraped up getting back in these pines, but bad news. This one looks like it's in rough shape. I mean, that's the log. That's kind of nasty. So, I'm going to put a piece of paper in here to use as a new log, and then get a hold of the cache owner to say this needs a little bit of TLC. So, that's cache number 2 for the day. Fun. Here for another lunch break cache. Check that one out. That is the actual cache. And the back of it is the logbook. These come in all shapes and sizes. So that's weeks 3 and 4 of my 365-day challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Never thought I'd actually use those words, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pump out the next video here soon. So I'll see you all next time. Until tomorrow's adventure, God bless.